So, Harsh and I were chatting before this that, we as founders and as team have had the opportunity to do many keynotes, chats and demos, but I think this is the first time we are nervous because, talking to you in this setting is truly a very, very, special occasion. And
I have mastered the art, how not to look nervous. Everybody is nervous. Don't worry.
Yes, sir. And, safe to say, we've spoken so many times that team and this event would not have been here without you. You have been a pillar of support and strength, and you show up every year, dot on time, always. And people don't know that leading up to this, you get into so much detail about everything that we are doing. So it's again, as always, great to have you. So we'll start, sir. Wanted to understand. So we are all here, and you have now gone on record multiple times, and the demos that we saw to make Maharashtra a front runner when it comes to AI, right? And Harsh has said this once before, and we were also talking that Mumbai naam mein hi AI hai, right? And it's something that just we were talking about this, some of us, the demo that we saw right now, the first world's AI-powered building proposal plan. It's incredible the work that is going on. So would love to learn a little bit, and I think the audience would love to hear how you think Maharashtra is positioned to be an AI leader in India, not only in India, but in the world.
Thank you. I think Maharashtra is very uniquely positioned because Maharashtra is Mumbai, Maharashtra is Pune. Maharashtra has a very established ecosystem. It's one of the most entrepreneurial state. It has a huge appetite towards technology adoption. And I think today, when we look at Mumbai, Mumbai is the financial capital of India. It's a fintech city. And if you look at, AI adoption, fintech is one area which is leading the most. So I think right now, Maharashtra is placed at a great advantage to, lead this entire AI revolution. Having said that, we are also trying to capture it in well-coordinated manner. We have already, we have in place a AI policy because I think ultimately government has to give a policy support. When you want to create an ecosystem, a policy support is very important. We have created a very robust policy whereby we look at 10,000 crore investment in AI, 1.5 lakh, jobs being created. We want to create 6 centers of excellence around AI. We are going to create, AI innovation regions. And all this is not just on, paper. We have already started working on it. And see, ultimately for innovation, you require, computing facility because today we talk in terms of, GPUs and every computing facility is, if it is not available to the innovators or if the innovators cannot afford it, then I think, the innovation stops at that. So we are also creating, compute as a service facility by which we will make available 2,000 GPUs to all the innovators so that they can have direct access to it. So I think there is an appetite, there is an ecosystem being created, and I know that Maharashtra has best of the minds. Many of them are present in this room itself, this hall itself. So I think that this AI revolution, Maharashtra will lead. It has already started leading, and in future also, Maharashtra will be the leader.
Sir, you've always given your support and blessings to us, and it's led us to create these kind of events where we bring together all of Mumbai, and hopefully team Aage Jaake will become Tech Entrepreneurs Association of Maharashtra. We'll expand to that. This is our Series A. That will be Series B and C. But so none of it was possible without your help. You've been there, like Akrit said, every time from the start. So we started this organization coming to your office. So today you see so many founders in the audience, and thanks to the MNCs also today with Anthropic, OpenAI, Google, Meta, all of whom are here today. A lot of individuals can become founders using things like Claude and Codex, Gemini and everyone else. So many founders are there in the audience today apart from the team. What can we do to help continue to grow Maharashtra as a home of technology in India? And what can we do to enable Mumbai to keep growing and revive that number one startup capital of India? Because, so Mumbai, as you rightfully said, Mumbai and Maharashtra is actually the largest startup incubator in India and is the home of business. So how can we help, sir, to continue under your guidance?
Thank you, Harsh. Actually, I remember we met in the December of 2022. And that time, the team members presented me with this idea of, the team which was going to revolutionize the space of technology in coming future. And I think on the day one, your passion was such that I felt that this is a team which can actually, bring people together and which can, change the space of, startup ecosystem, the space of technology. And here we are today. Every year when I come, I see an expanded team, a bigger team, more founders joining the team. And I think, world over, we have seen that technology leadership has always come from the, founder-led ecosystem. Government can create an ecosystem, but just by mere notifications of government, this ecosystem cannot be created. It is created by the founders. And I think the way you have led it, today, the entire founder community is, doing such a wonderful job. Every year, we are reaching new heights. And I would like to assure you that government is with you, government is with the founders. We have policies, but our policies are flexible. They are not static. We are ever changing. We are ever evolving. So whatever it takes, we are ready to work with you. Whatever changes are required, we are ready to make those changes. And I must also credit you with one thing, that, with the efforts of team, the Tech Entrepreneurs Association of Mumbai, which is soon going to be the Association of Maharashtra, as you have said, we have seen that, ultimately, that a confusion amongst the, investors, amongst the startups, whether to stay in Mumbai or go to any other city is now over. And now everybody is in Mumbai. Nobody is going outside. And because of this effort, for consecutive last 3 years, Maharashtra has been the startup capital of India by sheer numbers and also by investment.
Thank you. That means a lot, sir. Switching gears slightly, that I think you addressed to all of the people who are here and from Mumbai. But this year, sir, in Mumbai Tech Week, I think that's also growing up for all of us. There's a lot of people attending from outside Mumbai and Maharashtra. We have global companies, global leaders, global media. We have startups from all over the country who have descended over here today. There are demos happening at the back. There's, like I said, so many global partners here. As they are visiting, and as they are coming over here and they are seeing this and seeing you, what message would you like to give to them, and what should they take away from the next 2 days?
So I think in this entire, journey of tech and AI, India is experiencing huge surge into adoption of technology, into use cases. And I think there cannot be a better moment in a life of technocrat, in a life of somebody who is an innovator, somebody who is into startup space, somebody who is into AI to work. And I think I would like to tell them that Maharashtra is best place to work because we have already created the ecosystem. It is a time when you work in Maharashtra, you create for Maharashtra, you create for India, and you create for world. I think AI is going to, change every sphere of life. And whenever there is a change, there is a business case. Whenever there is a change, there is a case for innovation. And I think we are there to, handhold you. We are there to help you. So let's come together. Let's co-create. We are ready to become your partners as well. I mean, in our, startup ecosystem, we are not just incubating. We are not just providing accelerators. We are also, providing, we have created funds of funds. So we are providing investors as well. So here is a time when we can make this world better by our innovations. And for that, I think Mumbai is a place. For that, Maharashtra is a place. So let us come together to do it for India, to do it for world.
For anybody who wants evidence of your partnership, they should look at us and team. Because like I said, you've been so supportive from day one.
Absolutely, sir. First of all, congratulations on what we saw today. Honestly, even as AI entrepreneurs, as people who are building AI, it is amazing to see the government take the first step and to actually help the farmers, help with real estate, help. There are so many places that Maharashtra and Mumbai are leaders, and also so many areas where there's inefficiency because of past systems and because the way that the world used to run. Now, AI can actually remove so much of that, and like we saw today, make the application process so much faster, help our farmers to actually know, start to finish, having a AI model helping them, advising them to make more money, be more efficient. So, what are the other places in governance, in public policy that we can expect from the government to have AI come in and just make Maharashtra more efficient under you?
So I think now that we have created the DPI, I think in government, the technology and AI adoption is very fast now. So you have seen two of our examples. Mahavistar is something which is one-stop shop for every farmer. See, I've gone through this app, and I must congratulate my agriculture department for creating such a great app. What makes me proud, when we displayed this Mahavistar app at the India AI Summit, the government of India said this is best solution for the farmers, and now they are coming with, this is Mahavistar, so they are coming with India Vistar app based on our Mahavistar app. So I think that is a moment of pride for us. Having said that, as you know, now we have seen this building department, building plan approval department. It will go to every single city, because I think every interface with the municipal corporation, with the municipal council, you require solutions which are predictable, which are efficient, and which are transparent. Because one thing is very important in governance, and that is transparency. And that transparency can be brought by technology and AI. Now we have also created, one crime OS platform. This platform was displayed as one of the greatest innovation by Mr. Satya Nadella when he was here last year. That actually platform we have co-created with Microsoft. That is all the criminal investigation and in criminal justice system. Now this platforms digitizes everything. It also uses a blockchain. So this entire, criminal investigation system and eventually criminal justice system has become, such a seamless process and impeccable. Because normally we see that most of the times when the criminals are acquitted, it is because of the systemic faults. And now entire system is digitized, entire system is AI powered, and it is going to save such a time that, for making, one document which we have to submit, charge sheet which we have to submit, every charge sheet is many times of 10,000 pages. It takes 3 months, 4 months to, prepare it. Now, simultaneously during the investigation, this charge sheet will be prepared. So one must not be surprised if we are able to, put up the charge sheet in 10 days or 12 days. And that will accelerate the entire criminal justice system. So I think in every space, now even for the first time in our government, we have started, creating HR stack. HR in government is one of the most neglected area. But we are creating HR stack and using AI, the entire HR system, because government, is the biggest employer. And we don't have dynamic HR policies. We have created HR stack, we are creating dynamic policies, and using AI, the entire HR system of government will be revolutionized. We have already started that. In the medical field, in medtech, we have already started using AI. We have created, a platform whereby now we can easily detect the frauds that are happening in, our medical insurance scheme, because we run India's biggest medical insurance scheme, so far as any state is concerned. And so many frauds used to happen because such a huge state, so many hospitals, so many people. But now with, adoption of AI, we are very easily detecting what frauds are, being done in this system. And thereby, we are saving crores and crores of rupees. So you name the sector, and government has started using AI. In fact, we have told our people to create, 50 such engines for various departments and to focus on various use cases. Today, the entire surveillance system is powered by AI. Because of that, it is not just that you, catch the criminals, but the entire traffic management, entire, disaster management has become very easy. Because of the legacy data, we can actually train our models, and whereby, we can have predictive models to mitigate the disaster. So I think Maharashtra government has understood the power of AI. We have already started it, and our IT secretary is here, our IT department, our various departments, they are doing it at an unthinkable pace, I would say.
Sir, for all of you all, I just want to say that at least for us, it is so amazing to see this coming from the top. Because, sir, if it doesn't come from you, then the government just does things because AI mein kuch karna hai. But, sir, when you are so passionate, everybody will automatically be saying that, no, we have to not just do it because AI hai, but to actually solve the problem.
मेरा काम सबसे आसान है. I call them, मैं उनको बोलता हूँ कि ये मुझे करके चाहिए.
This is
नहीं मुझे बोलना पड़ता है. फिर वो दुनिया ढूंढ के करके ला देते हैं मुझे.
Sir, यही तो सबसे जरूरी है, because I just want to tell all of you all that, here we have 2 screens, right? Yeah. None of them are saying anything apart from the amount of time that we are here. Sir is just saying everything that he's saying with no teleprompter, out of memory, out of passion, out of his knowledge.
I was about to say that, as a child, maybe hearing and listening to the chief minister of our state talk about models, predictive intelligence was not on my bingo card, So it's really amazing, sir. I mean, I must say, I had, we talk about this idea of native AI startup. This is like a native AI government. I mean, in the way that, you are talking about these products and everything, it really is heartening to hear.
Thank you.
On a lighter note, have you, sir, been using AI tools and coding?
No, I've been using AI tools.
Really?
Yeah, I use, and, in fact, I require so many data sets at a time. If I have to be, relevant, I require so many data sets. And that's why I'm using 2-3 AI engines.
Amazing. We won't ask you who they are because then people will get
Yeah,
upset.
absolutely.
Sir, one question that I think you are best positioned to address also is, we are obviously talking about all of the, positives and excitement around AI, but there is an angle of trust and ethics. We are obviously, in fact, recently, just 3 days back, there was this news where some of these video platforms globally are now going to start putting generated by AI on their videos. Obviously, things like deepfakes and other things. All of us sometimes suffer from it. I'm sure, in your position, this becomes even a bigger issue. So when you think about this entire area of trust, ethics, and data, as obviously the leader of the state and, by extension, the country, how do we think about this?
So I think that is a very important area because, when our Honorable Prime Minister, opened the World AI Summit, the entire focus was on ethical AI. Because AI is a tool, if it's not used ethically, what destruction and disruption it will bring is unthinkable. So for us, ethical AI is at the center of our policy. What we, really require is that when we talk about ethical AI, first thing that comes to my mind is equity. Everybody has to have access to AI. AI should not be, when we're talking about business, it should not be a prerogative of big enterprises. Even MSMEs should have access to AI. So the first thing when we talk about AI, we should bring equity. Everybody should get access to it. Secondly, as you have rightly said, trust is very important. Because, people must know that while using AI, there is a human oversight allied with usage of AI. Because, ultimately people do not have all the faith on machines. And we have seen that, AI algorithms failing, we have seen. So there are many times that we realize that human intelligence is still better than AI. But I think that trust we need to bring. And thirdly, ultimately the use of AI should be human-centric. So whatever we do, whatever, we promote or whatever we create, the humanity and humans should be at the center of our creation. These three things, if we, ensure, then that will ensure, ethical AI usage. So our entire policy and the entire policy created by India AI mission revolves around ethical AI. And today, the global community also understands that we have to promote AI, but we have to promote ethical AI.
So last question before we wrap up, and thank you so much for your time. But, sir, in a Dhanda city where time is money, you have been the greatest contributor to all of our wealth generation simply by making our lives easier for saving time in transport. So you are known as the architect behind all of our infrastructure in our city. How many people here today used the coastal road or the metro? So I think it has just transformed our lives, and it has got us to a point where you've spoiled us. So now, sir, when we go to other cities, we really don't understand why they're stuck in traffic like this. So, sir, we've spoken so much about the digital roads and highways that we are building. Could you also leave us with a little bit of what is to come up on the physical infrastructure that is already built up so amazingly that now, sir, we are pampered, but now we want more?
So I would say कि अभी तक जो हुआ है, ये तो सिर्फ ट्रेलर था, असली पिक्चर अभी बाकी है. So, as you all know that now more infrastructure is coming. Now the coastal road will be extended up to Bhayandar. We have already started the work. So the north coastal road from Bandra to Warsaw to Dahisar to Bhayandar, and hopefully this year itself from Bhayandar's Uttan to Virar will plan India's longest sea link. So today, India's longest bridge is Atal Setu, 22 kilometers. Now this will be around 30 kilometers of, sea bridge, which we are planning, and hopefully by beginning of next year, we should be able to start the work, or we should be able to get the entire approvals. Apart from that, when you come to this BKC in the peak time, and now that the bullet train is coming, it will be entirely messed because of the traffic. So now we have planned, twin tunnels from the Bandra area where you land at Varli-Bandra Sea Link. From there, 2 tunnels will directly come to the BKC. So entire traffic will come from through those tunnels. Those tunnels will also go to the airport, and from airport it will again connect to the coastal road. So entire this area will be seamlessly connected. And again, for New Mumbai Airport, we are also now building this Varli to Shivdi link, which will be over by end of this year. We are also, we have started building 1 tunnel from Orange Gate to Chowpatty, where when you land to land on this Eastern Expressway, then now it takes around 45 minutes to come to this side, but it will take just 3 minutes. And again, the Eastern Freeway, that will be now extended from Chedanagar up, that will go to the Thane, and that will directly connect Thane. And again, we are building, Virar-Alibag corridor. So entirely, if you look at what we are building in terms of roads, bridges, and tunnels, there is entire loop, east-west connectivity, north-south connectivity. Entire Mumbai will be seamless, coupled with, our metro network, which is expanding, which is becoming 400 kilometers. So I think that in years to come, you will see more and more infrastructure. And I must also tell you that Mumbai is India's first city which has now 2 airports. Now we are building 3rd airport near Virar. So that 3rd airport will also be, India's first offshore airport. So I think, I can talk on infrastructure, but I have to catch a flight. So I think, as I have rightly said, this is just a trailer. Abhi asli picture baki hai.
Thank you, sir. We'll let you go. You have a flight to catch. Yeah.
Sir, just listening to you, it actually feels like I'm hearing about AI model updates.
Yeah,
we get older updates.
GPT 4, 5, 6.
But can we have a huge round of applause for sir? Thank you, sir, for your time.